Does your dog only eat when you turn into their personal food server? You're not alone. Many dog owners find themselves hand-feeding their furry friends. Some dogs see it as a bonding experience. Others might have underlying reasons for preferring this method. Is it simply picky eating or something more? Understanding the reasons behind this behavior is the first step to addressing it. Several factors contribute to a dog's preference for hand-feeding. One of the primary reasons is anxiety. Dogs, much like humans, can experience stress and anxiety, which can significantly impact their eating habits. Anxiety plays a significant role. When a dog feels anxious, it may refuse to eat unless comforted by its owner. This is often seen in dogs that have experienced changes in their environment or routine. A new environment, separation anxiety, or past trauma can make mealtime stressful. Dogs that have been rehomed or have experienced a traumatic event may find solace in the presence of their owner during mealtime. Dogs are social creatures who thrive on connection. They often look to their owners for comfort and reassurance. Hand-feeding can provide that much-needed sense of security and closeness. Hand-feeding can strengthen the bond between you and your canine companion. This act of feeding directly from your hand can create a deeper connection and trust between you and your dog. It's a time for shared attention and affection, making mealtime more enjoyable for both of you. This shared experience can turn a mundane task into a special bonding moment. Sometimes medical issues are the culprit. Health problems can also lead to a preference for hand-feeding. Dental problems, digestive discomfort, or a loss of appetite can make independent eating difficult. If your dog is experiencing pain or discomfort, they may be more inclined to eat when hand-fed. Learned behavior is another factor. Dogs are creatures of habit and can quickly learn to associate hand-feeding with positive experiences. If you've hand-fed your dog from puppyhood or during illness, they may have simply learned to prefer it. Over time, this behavior can become ingrained, making your dog expect hand-feeding as the norm. Understanding these factors can help you address your dog's needs and ensure they are happy and healthy. Hand-feeding can be beneficial, especially in specific situations. It allows for a closer bond between you and your pet, creating a sense of trust and security. This method can be particularly useful for training purposes, as it helps reinforce positive behavior and obedience. For puppies still learning to eat solid food, it can be a gentle introduction. Hand-feeding can help them transition smoothly from milk to solid food, ensuring they get the necessary nutrients without feeling overwhelmed. It also allows you to monitor their eating habits closely, making sure they are eating enough and not having any adverse reactions. If your dog is recovering from an illness or surgery, hand-feeding can encourage them to eat and regain their strength. During recovery, dogs might lose their appetite due to pain or discomfort. Hand-feeding can make mealtime more appealing and less stressful, helping them to consume the necessary calories and nutrients to heal faster. However, long-term hand-feeding can sometimes lead to behavioral issues. Dogs might start associating mealtime with constant human interaction, which can create dependency. This dependency can lead to frustration and anxiety when the owner is not around to feed them. Your dog might become overly dependent on you for food, refusing to eat from their bowl. This can be problematic, especially if you have a busy schedule or need to leave your dog with someone else. It can also lead to picky eating habits, where the dog only eats when hand-fed, making it difficult to ensure they are getting a balanced diet. If you notice signs of stress or anxiety during mealtime, or if your dog refuses to eat unless hand-fed, it's crucial to consult with your veterinarian. They can provide guidance on how to transition your dog back to eating from a bowl and address any underlying issues. In some cases, a gradual shift from hand-feeding to bowl feeding, combined with positive reinforcement, can help your dog adjust and develop healthier eating habits. Transitioning your dog to independent eating requires patience and positive reinforcement. It's a journey that can be both rewarding and enjoyable for you and your furry friend. The key is to make the process gradual and stress-free. Start by understanding your dog's current eating habits and preferences. Observe what they like and dislike, and use this information to make mealtime more appealing. Start by gradually decreasing the amount of food you hand-feed. This helps your dog get used to the idea of eating from their bowl. You can begin by offering a few pieces of food by hand, and then placing the rest in the bowl. Encourage your dog to eat from the bowl by gently guiding them towards it. Make mealtime a positive experience by creating a calm and quiet environment. Dogs are sensitive to their surroundings, and a peaceful setting can make a big difference. Choose a spot where your dog feels safe and comfortable. Avoid loud noises and other distractions that might make your dog anxious or hesitant to eat. Avoid distractions and offer praise and gentle encouragement when your dog shows interest in their bowl. Positive reinforcement is crucial. Whenever your dog approaches the bowl or takes a bite, give them lots of praise and maybe even a gentle pat. This will help them associate the bowl with positive experiences. Choose a high-quality dog food that is appealing to your dog's senses. The smell, texture, and taste of the food can greatly influence your dog's willingness to eat. Look for foods that are nutritious and have a strong, pleasant aroma. Sometimes, switching to a different brand or flavor can make a big difference. You can try warming the food slightly to enhance its aroma. This can make the food more enticing and encourage your dog to eat. Just be sure the food is not too hot. Remember, patience is key. It might take some time for your dog to adjust, but with consistent effort, they will get there. With time and consistency, you can help your dog rediscover the joy of eating from their bowl. Celebrate small victories along the way and keep the experience positive. Your patience and dedication will pay off, leading to a happier, healthier mealtime for your beloved pet. Now let's explore some common myths about hand-feeding dogs, and the truth behind them. Myth 1. Hand-feeding spoils your dog. While it's true that hand-feeding can create a strong bond, it doesn't necessarily spoil your dog if done correctly. It's all about balance and ensuring that your dog also learns to eat independently. Myth 2. Hand-feeding is only for picky eaters. In reality, hand-feeding can benefit all dogs, especially those with anxiety or medical issues. It can be a useful tool for training and building trust, regardless of your dog's eating habits. Myth 3. Hand-feeding is a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it shows your dedication to your dog's well-being. It's a compassionate approach that can help address specific needs and improve your dog's overall health. Understanding these myths can help you make informed decisions about your dog's feeding habits. Remember, every dog is unique, and what works for one may not work for another. The key is to find a balanced approach that suits both you and your furry friend. By debunking these myths, you can feel more confident in your choices and continue to nurture a healthy, happy relationship with your dog. Now let's discuss some practical tips for transitioning your dog from hand-feeding to bowl feeding. Tip 1. Gradual transition. Start by placing a small amount of food in the bowl and hand-feeding the rest. Gradually increase the amount in the bowl over time. This helps your dog get used to the bowl while still feeling the comfort of your presence. Tip 2. Positive reinforcement. Reward your dog with treats and praise when they eat from the bowl. This creates a positive association with the bowl, making it a more appealing option for your dog. Tip 3. Consistency. Stick to a regular feeding schedule to create a routine. Dogs thrive on routine, and a consistent schedule can make the transition smoother. Tip 4. Patience. Every dog is different, so be patient and give your dog the time they need to adjust. Some dogs may take longer than others, and that's perfectly okay. These tips can make the transition smoother for both you and your dog. Remember, the goal is to ensure your dog feels safe and comfortable while eating, whether from your hand or from a bowl. In this chapter, we'll hear from experts on the benefits and drawbacks of hand feeding. Dr. Jane Smith, a veterinarian, says, "Hand feeding can be a great way to bond with your dog, but it's important to ensure it doesn't become a dependency." Dog trainer John Doe adds, "Hand feeding can be useful for training purposes, but it's crucial to balance it with independent eating to avoid behavioral issues." These expert insights can help you make the best decision for your dog's feeding routine. Finally, let's look at some success stories from dog owners who have transitioned their dogs from hand feeding to bowl feeding. Owner 1 shares, "My dog used to refuse to eat from the bowl, but with patience and positive reinforcement, he now eats independently. It's been a journey, but seeing him enjoy his meals on his own is so rewarding." Owner 2 adds, "Hand feeding helped my anxious dog feel more comfortable during mealtime. Over time, with consistent encouragement, she now enjoys eating from her bowl. It's incredible to see her confidence grow." These stories show that with the right approach, it's possible to help your dog develop healthy eating habits. Remember, every dog is unique, and with patience, understanding, and a bit of love, you can find the best feeding routine for your furry friend.